About time that I got my respect, it's the butcher. Yeah. Cold world. Griselda. You know what I mean? You know what it is? When I show up, I'm on 10, not 9. On the night I was born, the rain was pouring, God was crying, lightning struck, power outage, sparks was flying, the real one's here, the young boy that walked with lions around the outlines of chalk with a lion. Of course I'm trying to revive a sport that's dying, but the in the bars that y'all relying, got these nerves thinking that you Zion, but that just mean I ain't as comfortable as y'all with lying, stretching the truth. No, I never stress in the booth. They feel the pressure, me, I feel like I just left a masseuse. Effortless, how I'm skating on these records.
My name is Aloki. I'm Carlo221 on Twitch from Philadelphia. This is a new experience for me, competing in this type of event. I think I met
proof. I put your favorite rapper, never letting them loose.
Welcome everyone to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA this Saturday afternoon. Hello everyone, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Klay Thompson asked what he thinks about when he's shooting. He said, quote, nothing. You want to have a clear mind, a free consciousness, and just let it fly. When you go with the flow, you're in rhythm, and you're not really thinking about it, that's when it feels the best. Brian?
It's a thing of beauty, Allie. Thank you. So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. The big three for this team out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at forward. Thomas Bryant out there with Patrick Beverley. And for the Warriors, Wiggins and Green make up the forwards. Klay Thompson is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Wiseman in at center.
Perhaps the biggest surprise in the league last year, the Lakers missing the playoffs. Before the season, lots of people had them winning it all.
Pass to Thompson. Outside Curry. Back to Wiggins. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Thomas Bryant.
You know, it's interesting. Some people say Wiggins should play meaner, but to me the most important thing is that he improves his overall game every year.
And a disappointing 2021-22 season for the Lakers, Clark. What went wrong?
Well, they just couldn't stay healthy, B.A., and we know that's such a critical component when you're talking about trying to win it all. I mean, you got to be healthy. Injuries to LeBron and A.D., they missed a combined 78 games. You're not winning anything when your top players don't play at least 80% of your games. You're not going. It's not happening. That's almost a full season missed between those two guys. And so when you're older, sometimes the injury bugaboo can jump up and bite you, and it sure got the Lakers last season.
Now here is James. Double team on James. Shoots over Wiggins. Shot's good by James.
LeBron is somewhere in the neighborhood of about 260 lbs, and there's nothing extra there. So he can physically impose his will and flat out dominate near the rim.
Curry's shot is off.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Over Wiseman. And there's another one for the Lakers.
You know, the defense is always worried about LeBron driving, so it allows him to have the space he needs and wants for his mid-range game.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Here's Green. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
It's tipped. Wiggins against James. Wiggins passes to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. He shoots it. Offensive board. Here's Green. Missed it, even after all of those chances. Here's Davis. Again, the Lakers score.
You know, unlike a lot of bigs, Davis doesn't have to operate inside. He's totally confident in his ability to do damage from the perimeter.
Now here's Wiggins. Up top, Thompson. The three ball. LeBron with the rebound. The Lakers have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Shoots over Thompson. The shot by James, no good.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Offensive rebound. Outside, Green. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
We know Green prefers to work up close. He loves getting those high percentage looks.
And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking when it left his fingertips.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Lakers on top. They lead by 5. And the second quarter is on its way when we return.
Nation, time to make some noise and welcome out.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Jordan Poole out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Green in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. The Lakers in the lead. And we think back to 2015, Grant. Klay Thompson with the best quarter in league history.
Oh, B.A. 37 points from him in one quarter, setting an NBA record. Klay 13 for 13 from the field and 9 for 9 from deep, taking only 4 dribbles the entire time. Only Klay Thompson, guys.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Draymond Green suffered through the losing years with the Dubs. He said, quote, I just couldn't get myself going. Coach Kerr pulled me aside and said, quote, you have to be the worst player in meaningless games I've ever seen. But I found a love again, and I'm just enjoying playing basketball. Brian?
Hey, it shows, Allie. Thank you. For 3, DiVincenzo. The Lakers with a rebound. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, there's the alley. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. And while we have a break, here were some of the top free throw shooters in the game last season. Jordan Poole on top.
This guy is just lights out from the line. He demonstrated that last season and really hurt teams whenever they fouled him.
Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Lets it fly. And the Lakers tack on 2 more. Well, Grant, everyone is excited for this season opening contest. That includes the fans, but even more so the players.
Well, there's nothing like a season opening contest. Yeah, both teams would love to kick things off with a big win. So expect to see them giving their all on the floor here tonight.
Timeout called, the Warriors. And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for Los Angeles. LeBron comes in for Gabriel. The Warriors have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. The 3, DiVincenzo. Looking to end the run. And it's Green missing.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And LeBron James hits from deep. James has got 7.
And LeBron has added the three-point shot to his bag, especially the last several years. Outstanding at knowing when to let that three fly.
Pass to Thompson. 55 seconds left in the second period.
He's been an absolute non-factor. 0 factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Shot is good by Reeves.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
I love it. Making their own luck. You don't want to let off the gas with the lead. Continue to make things happen.
Green. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
James, that's good.
James.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Los Angeles foul. 1 to start.
And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Wiseman, he's checked in for Green. Draymond Green comes in for Kuminga. Wiggins, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Stephen Curry in for DiVincenzo.
Green.
Pass to Reeves. Now Westbrook. Here's Reeves, and here's Westbrook. He's covered by Curry. Here's James. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And so it's Los Angeles looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition, but we got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
I know teams love to rely on the three these days, but you got to know when to get away from it. They didn't, at least throughout the first half. Hopefully they're making the adjustments, but sometimes teams just get stubborn.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Here's who Darvin Ham is starting in the second half. The big three for this team out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at forward. Patrick Beverly out there with Thomas Bryant. For 3, Westbrook. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
You know, so often we see Westbrook with the ball driving or pulling up off the dribble. He can catch and shoot it just as well. Very few play with the same energy that Patrick Beverly does when he's on the floor. 2016-17 NBA Hustle Award and 3 All-Defensive Awards speak to his tenacity.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And here's Curry for three. Can't get it to drop. And Los Angeles the other way now. And with Patrick Beverley, there's a lot that makes him a special player.
Yeah, you know, some people would think it would be his hustle that stands out most. I think that might be secondary. I think it's his mindset. His grit and competitiveness combined with his hustle make him a very unique package.
Oh, boy. Looks like he was injured there.
Yeah, so tough. I mean, guys, I feel bad for him and the whole team. I hope it's not as bad as it looks.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Davis, the pass to James. Lets it go. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
LeBron
James has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
That one drops for him.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Green, and here's Wiggins. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Gabriel, he's checked in for Bryant. Golden State has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Green's checked in for the Warriors. Poole comes in for Green. For Los Angeles, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Count that one. James has got 19 points.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And it's hammered home by Green.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
And that one's good. Gabriel.
I just love the ball movement.
The Warriors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Back to Curry. Pass to Poole. Over James. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. And slam dunk by James.
For all his strength and power, James can also be extremely graceful, throwing off the defender with a really nice move there.
32 seconds left in the third. Here's Curry. Sweet little floater. Curry's got his first 2 points.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
And slam dunk by James.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Curry gets the bucket.
So good at staying in control. Curry isn't afraid of attracting contact on the way up.
Releases. And again, LeBron James. James has got 27. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
And for the Lakers, we've got Thomas Bryant, Kendrick Nunn out there with Troy Brown. Then there's LeBron James, and it's Gabriel in at the 4. Rollins no good.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense. Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Rollins.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Baldwin. Now here's Green. Here's DiVincenzo. Covered by Bryant. Here's Rollins. Three-pointer, no good. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. And it's time for an injury report. We've got a chance to check up on Klay Thompson's status. What do you have, Allie?
Guys, I was able to catch up with the Warriors head athletic trainer. He said it's tough to raise the hand or straighten the wrist, so it looks like elbow tendinitis. It's a blow to a team that was hoping to be healthy coming down the stretch. It looks like their depth will be tested now.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Graham.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling. Winning in strong fashion, a relentless effort notches a W
for the Lakers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for LeBron James.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
And the Lakers making a change here. Gabriel's checked in. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Moody. That one off the back iron and out.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor. And misses like that are the reason why. It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
Here's Nunn. The rebound by Moody. 34 seconds left in the final quarter.
Lakers foul.
And we've heard LeBron James say he's obsessed with win or bust. And this Lakers franchise certainly has that same approach. But aside from their 2020 title, there's been a lot of frustration. Now, can he and the Lakers get back where they expect to be?
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kendrick Nunn. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Looney, an easy 2 on the layup.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Tries it from the top of the key, and he makes it.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thomas, congratulations on the win. A great performance for you individually. Talk about your approach to this game.
I just always try to come out here and play hard. You know, I bring that motor, I bring that energy, I bring that grit to the team each and every day I step onto this floor.
Thanks so much, Thomas.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.